The flourishing SME segment in the country has never been more empowering in the new normal as we break through with resilience and grit to recover and adapt to digitalization through the entrepreneurial spirit. In a time when community sellers, home-based businesses, and aspiring local entrepreneurs are responding to the daily needs of Filipinos today, data connectivity has never been more significant for everyday living. Converge Business SME Services is at the forefront of this breakthrough. From the humble beginnings of Dennis Uy, Converge Business aims to serve the underserved, believing that we can grow our own small businesses, that we are all SMEs. Making Converge Business as your primary source can boost your advantage and growth. With its world-class fiber optic network, micro-entrepreneurs gain more advantage in the current digital arena with robust technology that can seize opportunities to go all digital. Entrepreneurs humbly begin with a vision to grow and expand through their passion and determination. In the competitive business landscape, small to medium enterprises need to adapt services and products to reach more Filipinos here and around the world. As a primary provider, Converge is a world-class ICT company with the most resilient and superior fiber optic service in the Philippines that continues to delight millions of its users in the consumer space, serving a growing number of business clients in the SME, enterprise, and wholesale segment. Converge Business is for SMEs, providing a partnership that offers subscription models that allow businesses more options and flexibility. It is your own gateway to the world, a partner to springboard your success. Leveraging on our strong network architecture, Converge Business can provide impactful broadband solutions to your business. With Converge Business SME Services, equip your business with the right tool to jumpstart your progress to the next level. We leverage on innovative technologies to bring you what matters: results. It is time to be in control. Converge Business SME Services. Results mean progress.
The Filipino entrepreneur is innovative. That's one. And they're very creative also. That's our things. And not just on that, they are really think out of the box. You are innovative guy. You deep thinkers. So when the pandemic hit us, this SME, if they have fast thinker, fast innovate, and fast transform, went to digital, there's a lot of opportunity. When you have the basic requirement to transform in the digital during this pandemic is the digital highway, which is lucky enough, this is my business. And we built this digital highway for the transform of these SMEs. I think this is sort of like a survival. Well, when you start in hardship, you grow up with a hardship. During my younger age, hindi ko nga natikman yung tipong you have this good opportunity to play with your classmates. Whatever spare of time I have, I want to maximize my time. When I start really small. This is really SME type. I have employee number one still with me. I'm the one driving and climbing the pole to lay down these wires. I seen the technology roadmap. Start with the dial-up days. I'm in the computer. And innovation of cable internet. Innovation of fiber. So now in the cloud. So you can see the whole landscape. Without this fiber technology, this new digital highway we built, you cannot have quality of connection. digital broadband, digital communication nowadays is very essential. And if you notice, even you're rich or you're poor, no, they need a stable, high-speed, and quality connection. Right ng tao na meron access ng high quality of broadband. When there's a crisis, there's always have opportunity. So, the pandemic hit us. This is a crisis the whole world. No? So that's why important you are really ready for your infrastructure. We found our service become a lifeline of the individual because of you need to have a quality and stable connection. No? And good thing during this pandemic, we put more resources. This should be a right to aid individual usage. No? Regardless of what business you have, big or small. But if you ask me to advise SME how they can be successful in the business, number one, you need to have a passion in your business. Number two, you need to have a deep knowledgeable on your line of business. Don't come to the business you don't understand. They just tell you, oh, this kind of business is a follow. There is no such thing successful. You just follow someone. We link the whole country, and this underserved and unserved area, we make sure by 2023 or 2024, we will reach them. We give them a digital highway. The digital highway, we uplift them to connect to the whole, not just on the Philippines, the whole world. This is the digital highway. Virtually, you can see, you can bring your business in virtual world. So that's the key role of the Converge now.
And welcome to Converge. Let's talk flexiBIZness. I'm Addie and I will be your host for today's very special event. Now, before we start with our program, I'd like to remind everyone present in the Zoom to please rename yourselves in Zoom to your registered full name so we can identify you. If any assistance is needed, you may chat with any of our co-hosts in the Zoom or simply type your questions in the chat box. Now, if you're all settled, let's begin. Magandang hapon po ulit sa inyong lahat. Kain na kayo ng lunch nyo. Sana nasarapan talaga kayo sa lunchtime. And of course, I see that we have a lot of guests today. And of course, we want to know, taga saan kaya ang ating mga guests ngayon? Ayan, so alaman po natin. Alright, mag-attendance check muna tayo. So let me know in the chat box. Yan, type nyo lang po sa chat box kung taga saan ka at kung saan kilala o sikat ang lugar ninyo. Ayan. May getting to know you stage pa tayo ngayon. Okay. So, okay, may example ako. Me, for example, I am from Pasig. And of course, alam nating lahat na ang gwapo-gwapo talaga ng mayor ko. O, diba? Ayan. So, I am from Pasig. And of course, mayor ko po yung kilalang-kilala talaga dito. Okay. O kayo naman, let me know in the chat box kung saan lugar kayo galing and ano yung popular, ayan, sa lugar nyo. Ayan, so let me know. Tignan po natin. Ayan, we have Gretel Alamo. Sabi niya from Bulacan, chicharon. Oh, ang sarap ng chicharon. Alam mo yung favorite ko gawin yung chicharon. May rice tayo, tapos maglagay ka lang ng chicharon, di ba? Ang sarap-sarap nun. Okay, so we also have Crystal Joy Areta. Sabi niya, Lomi. Okay, saan lugar ka kaya galing? At saan popular yung Lomi? So, yeah, Batangas. Wow, ang sarap naman. Batangas is famous for Lomi. So we also have Perlita De Los from Catanduan, Quezon. Popular ang salitang ngani bayad. Ay, alam mo ngayon ko lang nakita yan. So we also have, ay, daming sumasagot. So we also have from Cagayan de Oro, we have Joffrey. Friendship lang talaga kami dito. Ay, yung sweet naman. Parang gusto ko mag-visit dyan. Gusto ko ng friends. So hello also to Jenny Ubal. We have Joel Castro from Batac City, home of the newly elected president. Ay, yes naman. So hello also to Franklin Corpus from Ilocos Norte. And we also have Rochelle. Oy, from Pasig City ka rin. Hello, Rochelle. So we also have Ophelia Lopez from La Hacienda, Mindoro. And we also have Maria Juby Guntalilib. Yan, from Concepcion. Ayan. So thank you so much sa lahat po ng nag-attendance check po. Ayan, ang dami po nag-comment. Thank you so much. Ang maganda talaga na engage talaga ka ngayon. We want to thank you all for your wonderful answers. It's so great to get to know all of our guests today. And if you have noticed, every one of us has their own different answers for what is popular in our own community. Now, for some, of course, it's the chicharon, yung iba tao talaga, o diba? Iba-iba talaga. And of course, what is common among these is that it is not fixed. There will always be something new that emerges, new trends that develop as time marches on, as they say. You know, businesses today must now learn to adapt to these new changes and know how to stay one step ahead of the trends and the competition. Knowledge and skills, one can easily learn the trends and analyze the competition. But to emerge on top requires something more. It requires the mindset of a champion and a challenger, one who is ready to succeed, to fail, and to bounce back. That is why today we are going to know more about positive psychology for leaders and the mindset for success in today's topic, the winner's mindset, how to succeed in every challenge. We also have a very special promo today for everyone, where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O diba? What a great deal! Interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of the free installation promo. So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. Now, for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, we will also be discussing more details later sa ating breakout session. Please express your intent to apply and ask your questions to our Converge representatives during the breakout session. And of course, we are also going to have a raffle draw where we will be giving away lots of amazing prizes. So for today, we will be giving away 1,000 worth of Lazada GCs each to 4 lucky winners. Isn't that exciting? And hindi lang yon, on top of that, we will be giving away a major prize of 5,000 worth of SM Gift Pass GC for 1 lucky winner. Ayan, sino kaya yung mananalo mamaya? Kaya abangan nyo yan. Okay, we'll have the raffle draw later on. We also have a feedback form that we encourage everyone to answer in the latter part of the program. So for those who will fill out this form, you will actually get a chance to win 1,000 worth of Lazada GC. Yan, nagpa-flash na siya sa screen. Scan nyo na ngayon so you can answer it right away. And don't forget that substance is key. Only the feedback with substance are qualified for this giveaway. So don't forget to put some thought into the form when you submit it at the end of the program. Ayan, okay? And of course, don't forget, of course, gusto ko lahat kayo manalo sa ating feedback form. Just remember na dapat malaman-laman talaga yung feedback because of course, we want to know ano ba yung nagustuhan nyo, ano ba yung pwede natin improve, diba? We really would like to know your insight and your feedback for today's event. Okay, so don't forget na dapat malaman talaga yung feedback form so you have a chance of winning the 1,000 worth of GC. And of course, kung binilang nyo, you will notice that today we are actually giving away a total of 10,000 worth of prizes. O, diba? Ang dami-dami talaga. So, madami talaga yung chances nyo para manalo. So, don't forget to stay until the end of our program to see if kayo po yung mananalo ng ating prizes. And don't forget that we are also on Facebook. Don't forget to follow and like our Facebook page. That's Converge for SME for more business tips and updates. And now to officially welcome all of you, a virtual round of applause to the Converge Regional Sales Manager, Mr. Mike Jerome Castro.
To all our guests, a pleasant day to each and every one of you. In today's pandemic-based induced digital acceleration, businesses of all shapes and sizes have turned to digital technologies to adapt to a new normal in a much quicker pace. We have seen how businesses strive to survive and remain competitive by turning to emerging technologies and trend to accelerate digital transformation and bringing efficiency into their workplace. We at Converge has identified these needs and has aggressively responded by providing ICT solution no matter how varied our customers' requirements are. Our B2B arm, Converge Business, continuously aims to provide enterprise with superior, flexible, and differentiated products and services that are the best in the market. Today, we are excited to share with you industry pioneered solution and showcase the very best in fiber technology. We have our representatives to discuss about our sites to provide services to empower micro, medium, and enterprise solutions. Certainly, Converge Business is here to equip industries with meaningful and impactful ICT solutions that will allow you not to survive but to thrive in these times. Again, I hope you are excited to know more about Converge and how can we help you experience better. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Sir Mike, for that kind and insightful introduction. And now that we have heard from our regional sales manager, we have something to show you to officially introduce how Converge Business can help our SMEs. Please watch this.
Introducing Converge flexiBIZ. Be in control with your daily connection needs for maximum productivity. With its time-of-day technology, you can boost your connectivity when you need it the most. Customize your connection's performance to fit your business needs. Have it at an all-time peak, or adjust speeds during hours of the day, whatever your business needs to support. Enjoy value for your money with a budget-friendly, reliable, and flexible package made for you. No data cap. Stream on pure fiber connection that you deserve.
This is perfect to manage our costs, especially if business is picking up.
Another thing that this pandemic has become an advantage on our end is it accelerated the need for this technology.
This is the kind of customized service that could turn trying times into thriving ones.
It is a worthy investment because it is made for us, for you.
Converge flexiBIZ. It's time to take control. Contact us to know more.
What a great video, and I'm sure that you all know the perks of having Converge. And as we live in the age of technological revolution, we need the most flexible internet to boost our productivity. And Converge offering such products is a great start, hindi ba? Now it's time to create the mindset of a winner. That's why I won't keep you waiting any longer to provide us with the knowledge and power to success. Let's welcome our very special guest, the Global Career and Leadership Coach, De Guzman.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Magandang hapon. We're from everywhere in the Philippines. It's really such a privilege to be here. I hope that everybody can see my screen as I share. Yeah, so again, my name is Curly De Guzman. I'm so grateful to be here. Winner's mindset. Wow, big words, diba? You know, even if it has been 5 years already since I actually left my corporate job and I made a 360-degree turn in my career, sometimes I'm still in awe and I wonder and I ask myself, how did I do it? Paano ko nga ba ginawa yun? And you know, when I left, I tried my best really to manage my risks the best way that I can. I made sure that I have my finances intact and all my plans in place to carry me and my family through this transition when I changed my career. But plans change. And well, I'm sure you know that it's not really a secret, but the truth is money runs out fast. Do you agree with me? If you agree, can you just type in, yes, I agree in the chat. Mabilis maubos ang pera. So even when you've saved enough, when you have all the funds ready, things like that happen. So there were moments really when I was transitioning out of corporate to becoming a coach and consultant, when I felt like I had my back against the wall and I really had to make a choice. Should I swim or will I drown, right? So if I don't swim, it's either I drown or I go back to where I came from. But I was really determined to win and I was determined to make it all work, right? That's why this is where I am right now. And while I know that success is really a journey, more than it is a destination, I want to share with you things that I've learned through my own personal experience, things that I've learned as a coach and also coaching my clients, right? About how to cultivate the mindset of a winner. Yes, I see in the chat maraming nag-agree that money runs out fast. Right. So let's begin by answering this question. What does it mean to succeed? Yan, and I want this to be as interactive as possible. So please do type in the chat, ano bang definition niyo of success? What will make you say that you are successful or that a person or a business is successful? Because usually when we think of the word success or what it takes to succeed, we think of things like money, being rich, your business is profitable, your business ventures are working out, your clients coming back for more, getting more services, upgrading, diba? You're able to upsell to them and even referring other clients to you, right? But the truth is, except for, the definition of success in the dictionary, there's really no one single personal definition of success. Iba-iba tayo ng way that we see and we define success. So success can really mean anything. For some people, success might mean, gusto ko lang mag-work 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I just really want to relax and spend it with my family. For other people, success might mean hitting a certain milestones by a certain age, diba? Usong-uso yung mga successful people under 30 or under 40 or under 50 and so on. So success really depends on how you define it. Right? So before we even think about the mindset of a winner, kailangan clear muna tayo what is our own definition of success. And what you see on your screen now, I posted this on social media a few months ago to say that success is really different for everyone and it's up to you to define what it means. But the problem is sometimes, or most of the time, we get carried away by what we see from other people, especially on social media. So we chase after someone else's definition of success. Then when we have it, we realize na it doesn't make us happy or hindi pala tayo masaya, hindi pala ito yung gusto ko, or that we still feel incomplete despite that. One of my clients, for example, who I coached a few years back, she told me how she envied her friends na mga na sila, branch managers na sila. But actually, my client whom I was coaching, she also held a supervisory position in an international firm. And I asked her, if you become a branch manager like your friends, would you actually be happy? Is that really what you want? And her answer is no. So we easily compare ourselves with what we see around us and think, ang galing niya, successful siya, ako hindi. Right? And in the same way that we start our business, how did you start your business ba? Diba? You came up with a vision. You have a goal. You created that vision or that image in your mind na paano ko ba gusto tong business ko? And in the same way, we also define success based on how it might look like to us. If I was successful, what would I be doing? What would my business be like or look like when it's successful? Diba? And we define success for our business as a whole. And we can also define success for a particular endeavor. For example, let's say you're running an event like this one, or you're launching a new product or a new service. It's important for us to define and be clear first, what will success look like for you for that particular endeavor? So you might be wondering, Curly, why do I need to define success in my own terms? Hindi ba pwedeng I'll just base it on what my friends are doing, on what my parents told me, or what other people are doing, right? So let me illustrate this to you by showing you these photos. So here I got this image from waitbutwhy.com. And this is an illustration of what 10,000 dots look like. Kasi minsan, di ba, hindi natin ma-imagine, gano'ng karami ba ang 10,000? So this is what 10,000 dots look like. And if you zoom it in, there you're gonna see the little dots over there, right? Now let's see, what does 100,000 dots look like? So if you put it on screen, it's going to look like this. And you'll notice that you barely see the dots already, di ba? It looks like a checkered pattern. Parang pwede na siyang i-print as pantalon, di ba? So it looks like a checkered pattern, just like the pixels that make up what we see on our screens now. And if you zoom in, that's when you will see the little dots, right? So let's go back to my question earlier. Why is it important for SMEs like ourselves to define success in our own terms? Because as of the 2020 report of DTI, 99.51% of all businesses here in the Philippines are actually SMEs. And that's a total of 952,000 business. And the report from ADB as of 2021 is also very close. There are 1 million MSMEs here in the Philippines, diba? So if you're good in math, remember yung pinakita ko earlier, no, na 100,000, we actually need 10 of those. So ganyan karami ang 1 million dots, right? So why am I telling you this? It's because if there are 1 million other businesses out there, it means that there are also 1 million other reasons that you can find. And it's so easy for you to compare yourself with all these other businesses. You will always easily and very accessibly through social media, it's easy for you to see someone who's doing better, who has better marketing, who has more followers, who might be more efficient, who's earning more, who got their ROI in 6 months, and so on. So many people, so many other businesses that you can easily compare yourselves with. So if you're not clear with your own definition of your success for yourself, for your business, it's easy for you to fall into the trap of comparison. And then what happens when you compare? You get demotivated, or even you get into self-pity. And that happens when you use other people's standards of success to gauge your own your own success. Right? Kung ano yung success para sa kanya, yun na rin yung success para sa akin. And then what do you feel? You feel bad. You feel low about it because you tend to compare yourself with other people. Right? But the good news really is that there is only one unique you. And I spelled unique that way on purpose, diba? There's nobody else like you in this world. Do you agree? And that means that you have something that you can share that is unique that nobody else can. And you also have your own unique definition of success, of what matters, and you can make that unique contribution. Even if in the greater scheme of things, you're just one tiny dot, you can stand out. So again, the first point that I'm sharing with you here is have your own definition of success. Right. Now we move to the next point, and I invite everyone to look at the screen. I will share with you a photo. So in this photo, you see that there is a child, and I assume his father, who's helping him paint. Diba? And this resonates with me because during the pandemic, I attempted to make my own trellis na where my plants can crawl, right? So from the point of view that you're standing, when he's painting, syempre, what would the boy see? He would see the palette of wood that's right in front of him, whatever is within his eyesight or his vision, right? And maybe also the surface on top. Now let's compare it with this photo. In this photo, you notice that the child sat down, and then you notice that the father is also slightly bending his head. And from this point of view, what might they be seeing? Makikita rin nila whatever is underneath the wood, right? Kung ano yung spaces sa pagitan, they will see that. And I resonate with this a lot because when I was doing my own painting, ganyan din ako. At first, I was seated actually, and I was varnishing the wood. And then when I stood up to look at it from a different angle, that's when I realized that, oops, I missed a lot of spots when I started, when I stood up from the way that I was seated, right? So what's my point here? The past couple of years brought about a lot of challenges. When things aren't going your way, when you're encountering so many other challenges, my tip for you is to try a different angle, right? Just like the child and the father earlier who were painting. When you sit down, when you bend your head, you're going to see something else. Because maybe from where you are at right now, you might not be seeing something. Or you might not be seeing something based on the way that you are seeing things. Let me give you an example. Let's say you woke up in the morning and when you woke up, you realize that you're so late, you're late for a meeting, you're in a bad mood, you're angry, all your employees are suddenly absent or you cannot contact them. And then suddenly your coffee spills on your desks, messing up everything that's there. Bad trip, diba? And then you're late for a meeting. But what if, let's change the scenario. Let's say you woke up in a good mood, breakfast was prepared, you had very good breakfast, you received good news from your employees or from your clients, and then your coffee spills on your desk, right? You probably wouldn't be as angry or as frustrated as you were if you've been having a bad day, right? So the way that we're seeing things, it's affected by what we're feeling, by what we value, by things that happen to us. So whenever you have challenges, when things aren't working out, you know how sometimes, alam na nga nating, for example, diba, if you're trying to lose weight, and then you put on your pair of pants na ngayon mo lang ulit nasuot dahil di ka lumalabas ng bahay. Alam mo na nga hindi kasha, you're still forcing it, right? So try a different angle. When you encounter challenges, when you encounter difficulties in your own personal life or your own business, try to see things differently, right? And I want to invite you to do another exercise, to do an exercise together with me. So I invite you to raise your right hand, your right finger up like this, and then look up and just above your head with your finger, draw clockwise circles. So just keep drawing clockwise circles, right? We're good. And then slowly move your hand down, still drawing clockwise circles. But actually, when you look down on it, you notice your finger is no longer moving clockwise. Tama? Did you guys try it? Your finger, from this point of view, your finger is already moving in a counterclockwise direction. And that just shows that when you change perspective, you will be seeing something else. And here's another exercise, which I'd like to share with you. So again, look at the screen. I'm sharing with you here an image. This is called a doodle. Doodle stands for a drawing that is a riddle. And as many as you can, type in the chat, ano sa tingin nyo to? What's your interpretation of this drawing? Just type it in the chat. 3? Yes, 3. Ano pa? Maybe flower, sunlight, cross. What else? Maybe a pen, a cushion with pins on it. Windmill, yeah. Right, so direction. So there are many ways to actually see this drawing. Actually, the interpretation of this, according to the artist, it's actually a spider that is doing a handstand. Diba? But based on what everyone shared, there are many ways to view just one single image. There are many ways that you can interpret it, and there are many perspectives to explore and many different angles to take. Sometimes you might not just be noticing it, but maybe you're actually winning already. 'Di ba? Yung parang you're there, you're feeling, oh my gosh, this is not working out. What am I gonna do here? But because you're so fixated on things that went wrong, you probably might not be noticing anymore that I may win pala ako from this experience. And I notice this a lot whenever I have my conversations or my coaching conversations with clients. Some of them would come to me saying, Curly, I feel that I'm stuck here. But after we go through the conversation, they realize, hindi pala sila stuck. They're actually moving. They're just not noticing it yet because of the perspective where they're coming from. So my message for you on my second point is to try to change your angle. Okay? And my third point is to explore, experiment, and execute. I relate so much with the videos that we watched earlier, diba? How the pandemic changed things for businesses and for us as individuals. Some of you, baka narinig nyo na yung term na agile methodology. And while we usually associate agile with software development or processes or operations, agile can also be a way by which we carry ourselves, a way by which we run our business or our mindset, right? So I summarize it in 3 E's so that it's easy for us to remember. Explore, experiment, and execute. What does it mean to explore? Always be in the lookout for new possibilities. Be curious and learn. Don't be afraid to ask yourself what is. Like the video earlier, diba? You might have been used to running your business na talagang people go to your shop or people go to your store. But have you ever asked yourself, what if I sell this online? Or what if I do this? So don't be afraid to explore different options or explore different possibilities. And then the next is experiment and execute. You know, some of us, we get trapped in analysis paralysis. Have you heard of that term already? Analysis paralysis. Yung isip ka lang ng isip. Just keep planning and planning and planning. And then hanggang doon ka na lang. You get paralyzed with analyzing and with thinking, but you end up not doing anything. So many of us are guilty of that. I'm guilty of that too also at times, that you end up in analysis paralysis. Puro plan na lang. You want to come up with the perfect plan. But the truth is, you can't really come up with the perfect plan because there will always be things that you will be unsure about or that you cannot control. And then execute. Give it a try. There are some things that might look good on paper, but you'll never know unless you try it out or until you try it out. Because ideation, when you come up with the idea, it's actually different from execution. And I experienced it myself. Many years ago, back when I was still working in corporate, I thought to myself, I want to start a baking business because I really love baking. I took a lot of lessons, cake decorating, baking, etc. And I even got a few clients already or customers buying, you know, the goodies that I made. But then there was this one time when it was after a long day at work, and then I had to fulfill a customer's order for the following day. I spent the whole night without sleep baking, and then I could just see the kitchen full of things, full of bowls and kitchen materials that needs to be washed, diba? Ang daming kalat. And my legs are tired of standing because I wasn't used to standing. I was just used to doing a desk job, right? So that's when I realized, okay, this is not for me. It might have looked good for me, you know, on paper. Ay, parang madali lang yan. I can do that and all that. But it's also different when you execute it. So try it. If you have that big idea, if you think, oh, maybe this might work, go ahead, explore, experiment, and execute. Okay, so that's the third point. And then last, for those of you here who are parents, when you're going on long trips, I hope we still remember, no? Baka yung iba sa atin matagal na since we last traveled. When you're going on long trips, What do your children usually say? Pag naiinip na sila sa biyahe, whether it's by land or by sea or by plane, are we there yet, Mommy? Yes. Ma, matagal pa ba? Ang tagal naman. Are we there yet? Ilang minutes pa ba? And especially with younger kids who don't have a concept yet of time, 15 minutes for them might feel like eternity, right? So kids would usually tell us, are we there yet? And sometimes, we adults, we also find ourselves in that situation. We also say, are we there yet? Am I there yet? When things aren't working out for us. Let's say you started a business, naka 6 months ka, naka 1 year, things aren't really how you hoped it would be, and you haven't had your win, things aren't working out, you don't have your win yet, you don't have your breakthrough yet. Minsan you ask yourself also, am I there yet? Matagal pa ba? How much more longer before I win or before I succeed in this? Right? So we ask ourselves, how much longer will it take? Am I there yet? So whenever you experience this, my tip or my suggestion for you is to focus on the process over the product and to keep your eyes on the road. When I say focus on the process over the product, it means you know what your goal is, you know what you want, but put it at the back of your mind and focus on what you do every day. Focus on the work that you need to attend to every day. Focus on the process and enjoy the process. And I compare this also with traveling, right? Let's say you're traveling, you have this long road trip. Pag nagda-drive ka ba and it's a long road trip, do you keep looking at pictures of the destination where you're going? I think hotel where we're going to stay, or, I'm going to go here. Do you keep looking at pictures while you're driving? No, right? Or do you just keep staring on your GPS or your digital map to see, malapit na ba ako, etc. No, you just glance at it every now and then. But pretty much, most of the time while you're driving towards your destination, you keep your eyes on the road. Otherwise, mababangga ka, right? Or you just going to get so impatient and so tired. And while you're keeping your eyes on the road, you try to enjoy it as well. You tell stories if you're with your family or with your friends while traveling, or you notice the things around you. Oh, may bago palang restaurant dito, or iba na pala, inayos na pala nila yung kalsada. It's not that rough anymore, right? Hindi na siya malubak ngayon. So focus on the process over the product, because that way you wouldn't be feeling na ang tagal naman, right? And when you focus on the process, you also open yourself up to more learning. You open yourself up to more learning along the way. And before you even know it, nandito na pala ako, right? So focus on the process over the product. So that's the fourth thing. And I'd like to sum it all up now and offer you something that can help you remember, diba? What is a winner's mindset? A winner's mindset is a mindset that is able to, number one, define success in your own way, based on your own standards, based on what's important to you, based on your values. Number two, tries different angles or tries different perspectives. Number three, explores, experiments, and executes. And last, focuses on the process over the product. And to easily remember it, I have an acronym to offer you, STEP, or in short, STEP. And this is actually the fifth takeaway of the winner's mindset. Before you can even succeed in anything, before you can make progress, you have to take the first step first. So begin by taking that first step, and then as you move along, take it one step at a time. Huwag masyadong pressure. Put one foot in front of the other. Enjoy that process. Or sometimes, some steps might be smaller than others, and that's okay. Some days you might be making bigger strides or bigger steps, and that's okay as well. Or maybe on some days, you might find yourself taking a step back or taking a step sideways. When initially you might see it as, ay, bakit ako umaatras? Or, ay, why am I doing a detour? But you might realize eventually when you shift your perspective and try a different angle, that taking a step back or sideways is actually closer or more helpful or better in terms of getting towards where you want to be. And it's interesting because I prepared my deck or my presentation for this a couple of days ago, but just last night I saw this timely article. It's from Thrive Global, and the title of the article is "The Importance of Having a Step-by-Step Mindset." Isn't it appropriate? And then the tagline said, "Think of your goals as part of the journey and not the destination." And that's really how it is. Just like success. Success is not the end point. If success is the end point, anong mangyayari when you get success? What's next after that, right? But success is actually the journey towards something bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's where we continuously learn, and that's where we continuously grow. And I leave you with that today. Take it one step at a time. Enjoy every step that you make. Sometimes we're too busy, we forget to enjoy ourselves. Because every intentional step that you make is a winning step for you, for yourself, and for your business. Thank you very much, and I hope that you learned something from me today.
Thank you so much, Miss Curly, for that very inspiring and, of course, informative talk. I don't know about you guys, but I learned so much. I mean, not just about business and success, but also about life. I feel like every single thing that Miss Curly talked about today is something we can not only apply to business, but, in everyday life as well. And I really love that in the end, Miss Curly really gave us step. Right? That's really the thing I think everyone today should really walk away with. Just remember to step. Every little step matters. I know that a lot of people always look at the bigger picture, diba? Man, from here, next week, nandun na ako. And then, di nyo naman iniisip ko, paano ba ako makakarating doon? Diba? So I really love that Miss Curly emphasized that, and I hope that everyone here today really learned a lot from Miss Curly as well. All right. So now that we have heard from Miss Curly, it is now time for us to stretch our backs and relax with a game. Ayan, alam namin na gustong-gusto nyo talaga yung game. So we will have one right now. So here are the mechanics. So this game is called 4 Picks, 1 Word. Okay? So I will be showing you 4 pictures that all share one common word. So the goal is to find the common word based on the number of letters provided at the beginning of the game. So the word length will also be shown under the 4 pictures. So may mga blanco dyan. So all you have to do is to guess what letters end up on those blanks. So the first person to guess the word in the chat box wins the prize. All right? So don't forget, when you have a guess, just type it in the chat box. Unlimited guesses na ba yan? So just keep guessing as much words as you would like. The correct word will be displayed once someone gets the right answer. All right? We have a hint. Some words are related to Converge or relevant to the topics of this event. Ayan, that's such a big clue, okay? So for our prizes, we will be giving away 3 500 pesos worth of Lazada vouchers. Yes, we will be having 3 winners for this prize, okay? So you have 3 chances to win a prize today, okay? So let us start. Let us flash the first set of pictures. Don't forget, if you have a guess, type it in the chat box. Dapat ikaw yung unang-una mag-type sa chat box so you can win, okay? So if everyone's ready for the game, let's bring out the first set of pictures. There we go. So we have 4 pictures, 1 word. Ano kaya yung word na yan? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8-letter word. Yan. 8-letter word. Ano kaya to? Okay, I'm actually seeing the correct answer already. So the winner is... Okay, so let's show the answer first. The answer is FlexiBiz! Yes, that is correct. Actually, a lot of people got it, but the first one was actually Nonita. Ayan. So where is Nonita? So congratulations to you. You just won 500 pesos worth of Lazada GCs. All right, don't worry guys. May chance pa kayo. 2 chances pa. So let us show the next set of pictures. There we go. Ay, ano yan? Look at those 4 pictures. It's a 4-letter word. Okay, just make a guess, everyone. Okay, now let's see. And the answer is mind. Okay, so let's scroll over here. Who was the first one? So let's see. Joffrey! Congratulations, Joffrey! Gepitulan. Yes, Joffrey Gepitulan, congratulations. You just won 500 worth of Lazada GCs. Okay, ito na yun. Last chance nyo to win in this game. Let us bring out the 4 sets of photos. Paunahan na to. There you go. All right, let's see. What is the word? Okay, so let us bring out the right answer. The answer is success. Ayan. So who got success? Abigail Mamaril, you are the first one who answered success. Congratulations! You are the winner of the 500 peso worth GC for Lazada. Yes, ang saya-saya ni Abigail. Thank you po. Okay. So, do we still have 2 more? Okay. Okay, great. So we are very, very excited for all of the winners. Congratulations to you. And of course, yung mga gusto pa manalo ng prizes, don't worry, meron pa po tayong raffle mamaya. Okay, so once again, congratulations to all the winners. I hope that you are all freshened up by our game. Ang dami talagang sumali and we are very, very happy about that. So thank you to everyone who participated in our game. We also have a very special promo today where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O, diba? What a great deal! Interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of free installation promo. So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. Now, for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, we will also be discussing more details later sa ating breakout session. So please express your intent to apply and ask your questions to our Converge representatives in the breakout session. Also, a reminder that we have a feedback form that we encourage everyone to answer after the program. The one with the winning feedback gets to win 1,000 worth of EGs. And stay tuned as well because we still have 10,000 total worth of EGCs to give away later on. Also, don't forget to like and follow our Facebook page. That's Converge for SME for more business tips and updates. And again, I would like to remind everyone present in the Zoom to please rename yourselves in Zoom to your registered full name so we can recognize you. Now, if you need any assistance with this, you may chat with any of our co-hosts in the Zoom or simply type your questions in the chat box, all right? Okay, so now let us hear some stories from our satisfied customers and how it helped boost their business. Everyone, please watch this video.
So my name is Bianca Cortez, and I am part of a family business which is called Bianca's. We're a bakery and deli, as more of an online business. We've been around since 2016 and have been doing the business since to both customers, direct customers, and retailers. But pandemic happened. It's been 2 years, and praise God, we're able to still keep afloat in our business because we have done a lot of steps so that we are very much accessible online. Quite a few people would ask us, "Oh, how can I get your bread?" or is there a way that I can have my bread tomorrow and stuff like that. So we all had to learn how to navigate around what people want and what we are capable of also. Because we're still a small business, but thanks really to technology, it was a lot easier to coordinate a lot of things. from ordering your supplies online, from coordinating with the customer on what they want, delivering it through all the third-party couriers that are all online also. So all these different opportunities, you really just have to find a way to make it all work for you, because it's there. For us, it's very important that we have good internet, especially when we do the bookings also for our customers, because when we deliver to them, we have to make sure that we do it correctly and we do it on time, and we'll be able to do the multiple bookings properly also. Because if we can be very efficient in doing this, it also helps us with our operational costs, and also makes our customers happy, because we're able to provide to them the service that they want in the best way we can.
Thank you so much to Bianca Spread, and I'm sure marami sa inyo ang may questions for all the information presented today. That is why we are now going to proceed with our Q&A session. So you can type in your questions in our chat box. So if you have any questions, now is the time to do so. And for this segment, we will have our speaker, Miss Curly, to answer your queries. May we please welcome back Miss Curly. Hello, Miss Curly. How are you doing today?
Hi, hello, I'm good. So exciting, nakaka-energize yung mga participants natin today. Very active.
Yes, and of course, we were very inspired by your talk as well. Really loved all the little tidbits, business tips, life tips, lahat ng tips na binigay mo kanina. Very, very interesting. And of course, it's really something that I think everyone really needs to hear. Right. So we also have, we prepared some questions for you as well. So the first question is, what are the usual success habits?
Okay, usual success habits. I think we can very much start with what I shared earlier, diba? Una, define what success means to you. And then you have to try a different angle, explore, experiment and execute, and then finally focus on the process. I think these are very basic already. I wouldn't want to go into very specifics like dapat gigising ka ng 4 a.m. or you should do this and do that. I think what's really important is choose one. Whatever it is, you can just choose one that works for you. And what's really important is that you're very consistent with it. Kasi you might have a long list of success habits, but if you're not able to do it, or if you're only able to do it, let's say for 1 week, and then after that you don't do it anymore, then it's not going to work out. So start with what's simple, and do what works for you, because it's different also for different people.
Yeah, can we get a more specific answer? For example, what are your personal success habits?
Oh, for me, I make it a point always to pause and to reflect when something happens to me. So whether it's a good thing that happens, or whether it's something that not so good, it's a challenge, I pause and ask myself, what's happening here? What's going on? And what is this telling me? Because from there, that's where we will be able to learn. We always hear the words or the phrase, we learn from experience. But the reality is, it's not really from the experience per se that we learn, but we learn by reflecting on our experience, right? Because if something happens to you, but you don't really spend time to, think about it, reflect on it, what happened here, what went wrong here, what could I do better next time, then you still won't learn. Right. So that's, for me, that's one thing that I do. I reflect on events, situations, challenges, wins, and then what went wrong here, what helped me succeed, what made me fail, what could I do better next time. And that's how I learn, that's how I grow.
So for you, one of the biggest success habits you have is really reflection time.
Yes.
Which I feel like some people don't really stop to do anymore. Like they feel like, I just have to keep doing tasks, continue, but then without stopping to think that, is this task really working out? Is this really the best way to go about it? So I think that's a really, really great piece of advice as well. So let's talk more about these success habits. Are there, what are the advantages to having this, and are there disadvantages as well?
Okay, I think the advantage mainly is that, well, particularly for what I shared earlier, no, is that it helps you just keep moving, right? And not just get fixated on a fixed goal. Because there will always be bigger goals to pursue. There will always be, bigger fish to fry, right? Or bigger fish to catch. So that's an advantage. It helps you keep going and it makes you thrive. And I heard this also in the video, diba? We're not just here to survive. We're not just here to survive the challenges of the pandemic and all that, but we also want to thrive. So having the success habits would help you thrive and really do well. The disadvantage, I can't really think of a specific disadvantage, but I guess if you try to do something that doesn't work for you, maybe it might backfire, right? So if you try to do, well, let's say your friend says, I do this every day. I like to journal, for example, my wins and all that. But if you're really not the type who would like to journal and like to write, then don't force yourself to do it. Find something that works for you.
Yeah, so could we also know how you personally found what works for you as well? Because maybe that's also something that we can adapt in terms of us figuring out our own personal success habits.
Yeah, good question. Actually, it's trial and error, right? Like what I shared earlier. Exploring and reflecting really helps. So I noticed, for example, like in the pandemic, let's say in the first part of the pandemic, I worked a certain way. I had a particular schedule that I followed, but there came a point where I already felt super stressed and really tired. And that's when, again, like what I said earlier, I paused and I asked myself, okay, what's causing the stress? What's causing my tiredness? Is it because of the work per se? Is it the way that I'm doing the work? Is it the people that I'm working with? And then from there, I recalibrated or I changed my strategy. Okay, sige, this is what I'll do next time. I'll try starting to work at this time and at this time, or maybe this is the schedule that I should follow and do that. So it's really trial and error because sometimes even if you've already found something that works for you, because as people we evolve, right? Especially when something happens to you, let's say you get married, you have kids, or maybe the pandemic happened, things will change, right? And what used to work for you before might not work for you anymore, right? So maybe for some people, let's say before it works for you now when at night you're so inspired, you can do a lot of work. But maybe now because we're getting old or for whatever reason your life circumstances doesn't support it, then maybe that won't work. So it's really trial and error.
Yes, thank you so much for answering all of our questions. We of course would like to hear more last pieces of advice from you. Like what would you like us to leave with today?
Yeah, I guess because I left you already with step, diba? One thing that I'd like to couple that with is the pause. And Adi shared this earlier, diba? Sometimes because it's our business, it's different, diba? If you own the business versus you're an employee, you just really you put so much of yourself into it, but also have self-compassion. And that's why a lot of people now are stressed or experiencing, mental wellness challenges and all that. Also be kind to yourself, practice self-compassion, give yourself that chance to pause also. And I remember this quote that I came across that said, like, when you're so busy, that's actually a sign that you need to pause and to rest. So yeah, go work towards your goals, work hard, work smart, but then don't forget to be kind to yourself and don't forget also to give yourself that chance to pause.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And thank you, of course, for joining us today, Miss Curly. We really did learn so much from you, and we're so happy that you were here to share it. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our breakout sessions. So with this, we have our facility each breakout room. We have our representatives here who will also be answering all of your questions today. So feel free to ask all the questions you have as we put each of you in your respective breakout rooms. And of course, we will be having our raffle segment later on, so please be back here in the main room after the breakout session. So we will now invite you to your breakout rooms. Please accept the invitation that pops up on your screen and proceed by clicking join. Now, if you missed the prompt, you can just look for the breakout session icon below and click on the room you want to join. Once time is up, we will be closing the breakout rooms, and then you will automatically be brought back here to our main room. So please don't leave the meeting, or you might miss out on our raffle draw later on, and where you get the chance to win up to 10,000 worth of our prizes. All right? Okay, so I'm sure you're all excited for our breakout session. So let us start. Enjoy, everyone.
Oh, me love it, yeah, yeah. I'm in love, yeah. I'll replay this moment for months, alone in my head, waiting for it to come. I wrote all your lines and the scripts in my mind, and I hope that you follow it for once. I imagine myself inside in the room with platinum and gold eyes, dancing, catch your eye, you've been mesmerized, oh. Find the corner there, your hands in my hair, finally when it's so wide. Saying you got a flight, need an early night, no. little drama. And I bet that you think that you know, but you don't, baby, come on, mama. I get what I want when I want, and I get how I wanna. And I want you, baby, gotta get you, baby. If I imagine myself inside in the room with platinum and gold eyes, dancing, got you right, you be mesmerized, oh. Find a corner there, your hands in my hair, finally with it so wide. Saying you got a flight, need an early night, no, don't go yet.
like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me wonder why you're calling at 11:30 when you only wanna do me dirty. got that, yeah. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I say don't look back, but I go right back, yeah. All of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Do you love it when you keep me guessing, when you leave and then you leave me stressing, but I can't stay mad when you walk like that, oh. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I said don't look back, but I go right back, and all of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me how you do. Like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want
galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating, 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 Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight,
dance. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. I'm levitating. Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. Lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. You lead habits lead to you. Lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. You lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. You lead habits lead to you. You lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. Bad habits lead to you. Lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. You lead habits lead to you. Lead the one. You lead the one. You lead the one. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights and alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to you. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. It's a human sign when things go wrong. When the scent of her lingers and temptation strong. Cold, cold heart, heart done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just pass it through. And I think it's gonna be I finally found you. Find you in the darkness. You're a dream that is enough. That is enough. Don't wake me up in the middle of the night, 'cause I finally found you.
Thank you so much to our dear representatives for taking the time to join us today. And of course, welcome everyone back here to our main room. I hope you guys learned a lot and enjoyed our breakout sessions. So we have now come to the most awaited part of our program, the raffle draw. All right, so we have some mechanics for our raffle draw. So you must be present here in the main room to qualify for the raffle. So if you see your names on screen, you may type here in the chat box so we can see you para alam namin na nandito pa rin kayo. If not, we will have to redraw and pick a new winner. All right? Clear na clear ba ang ating mechanics? If you understand our mechanics, let us know in the chat box. Type nyo po, clear, clear na clear. Gets ko na po, mag-start na tayo. Also, a reminder that your names in the Zoom should be renamed to your registered full name so we can recognize you. All right? Wow, clear na clear na. Ang dami po nakakaintindi sa ating mechanics for our raffle draw. Okay, so I won't keep you guys waiting any longer. All right? Ready na ba kayo for our raffle draw? Yes, let me know. Ready na tayo. Okay, so for this raffle draw, we are going to be giving away 1,000 worth of Lazada GCs to 4 lucky winners. Ayan, 4 po yung pwedeng manalo. So I'm sure you're all excited for this. So let us start. Let us bring out our wheel of names. Ayan, lahat po ng names nyo, linagay po natin dito. So let us pick 4 winners. Okay, let's see who is our first winner. Remember po, if you see your name pop up, please let us know that you are here and you are present. All right? So let's see who the winner is. Let's spin our wheel. Yan, mag-spin po. Wow, ang galing talaga that everyone is ready to see our winner. Okay? Okay, everyone. Alam ko excited na excited kayo. But of course, maglalagay muna tayo ng suspense sa ating raffle draw. Ayan, para ma-excite kayo dyan. Okay? So, reiterate ko lang po yung ating mechanics. Okay? Important na important talaga na once the wheel picks a winner, magpa-pop up po yung name. Ayan, so kung nag-pop up yung name, yun po yung ating winner. So if you see your name pop up, bilisan mo, mag-type ka sa chat box na nandito ka and that you are present. Okay, so let's see who our winners are. Let's see, spin that wheel. Ayan, excited na sila. The first winner is Jinky Andres. Okay, let's pick our next winner. So Jinky Andres, if you are here, let us know in the chat box that you are present. So while waiting for Jinky, pili na po tayo ng next winner. 4 po yung pipiliin natin ngayon. So let us see who our next winner is. So we have Florencia Legaspina. Ayan, so Florencia Legaspina, if you are here, let us know that you are present. And we have Jinky Andres present. Excited na excited siya. Congratulations! You are the winner. So we are waiting for Florencia Legaspina to let us know she is here. But while waiting, pili pa tayo ng winners. So we have Catherine Grace Dalapo. Ayan, so Miss Catherine Grace Dalapo, please let us know if you are here. Okay, while waiting, let us pick our next winner. Keep your fingers crossed. Baka kayo to. Okay, so far, isa pa lang winner natin. So we have Rosemary Ermitanio. Rosemary Ermitanio. Baka, oy, ang bilis! Present siya. Very good, Rosemary. Next winner naman yung pipilian natin. 2 more winners for yung hinahanap natin. Congratulations so far to Jinky and Rosemary. Ayan. So let's see. Sino po yung ating next winners? Let's see that wheel spin. Ayan. And the winner is Janeth Makabulos. Ayan. So, Janeth, nandito ka ba? Present ka ba? Let us know in the chat box. While waiting, let's pick our next winner. Ayan. Let's spin that wheel. Ayan. Mag-spin ka na. Pumili na tayo ng next winner. There we go. Ayan, yung suspense. The winner is Patricia Johnson. Ayan. Patricia Johnson, if you are here, let us know. Let's pick our next winner while waiting. Let's see. Sino nagpa-present dyan? So, congratulations to Ramonit Velasquan. Ayan. Ramonit. Okay, so let's see. Let's pick another winner. Wala pang nagsasabi na present. Baka absent pa lahat ng napili natin. So let's see who our next winner is. Oliver Redolme. Ayan. So let's look for Oliver Redolme. Ayan. Okay, wala po. Si Jeffrey. Okay, so next, let's pick another winner. So far, dalawa pa lang yung winners natin na present. So dalawa pa din yung nakamigay namin. So we have SK Pila West. Ayan. Patricia Johnson. So, okay, so SK Pila West. Okay. We have to get SK Pila West to be here. Okay. So next, sino pa yung next winner natin? We have Kizel Joy Areta. Ay, ang bilis ha! Kizel Joy Areta, congratulations po! You just won 1,000 worth of GC. So, isa na lang! Isang winner na lang yung pipiliin natin. So, let's see. Spin that wheel. Gusto ko talaga ha, si Kizel Joy. Ang bilis niya sumagot. Dapat ganon. Next winner is Catherine Nonisa. Ayan, Catherine Nonisa, are you here? Catherine, are you here? Let us know. Ayan, ang bilis. Present na siya. So, congratulations to all 4 of our winners. Each of you have actually won 1,000 worth of Lazada GCs each. Okay, so congratulations po sa inyong lahat. And next up, we will be giving away our major prize of 5,000 worth of SMG Tag GC. Grabe, ang dami mong pang-shopping. Okay? So we will be giving this away to one lucky winner. Okay, so let's see who this winner will be. Let's bring out our wheel of names. Ayan. Sino kayo mananalo dito? Let us see. We're looking for one winner. Remember, pag pangalan mo yung lumabas, bilisan mo, mag-type ka na present ka. So we have Shirley Manserido. Ayan, Shirley. Are you here? Nandito ka ba, Shirley? If wala ka pa, pipili na kami ng next winner. Okay, o pili na tayo. There you go. Grabe. And the winner is Joanna Maputi. Oh, Joanna Maputi. Nandito ka ba? If you are here, let us know. Let us know in the chat box that you are present. Ayan, o wala. Wala ba? Magpa 5 seconds pa tayo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pili na tayo ng next winner. Let's go! 5,000 worth of EGCs to. And the winner is Erwan Anthony Maranan. Ayan, Erwin. Feeling ko nandito ka, Erwin. Bilisan mo, mag-type ka sa chat box na nandito ka or else. Baka pipili pa kami ng iba pang winner. So once again, Erwin Anthony Maranan, if you are here, type in the chat box that you are here and you are present. Ay, si Irene. Irene. Akala ko si Erwin yung nag-ano. Okay. Okay, Erwin, we are giving you 5 seconds to put in the chat box that you are here. If not, pipili kami ng next winner. Okay, so we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick our next winner. Ayan. Who is our next possible winner? Tingnan natin. And the winner is Myra Mel Infante. Ayan. natin. Nandito ka ba? If you are, let us know. Oh my! Congratulations! Ako yung natuwa para sa'yo. Congratulations, Myra Mel Infante. You are the winner of our grand prize of 5,000 worth of EGC. So congratulations to you. And of course, congratulations to all our raffle winners. A Converge representative will send you an email within 24 hours to give you details on how to claim your prizes. Grabe, exciting talaga yung ating raffle, no? But don't forget that we actually have 1,000 worth of Lazada GCs still up for grabs, okay? So the winner of the last 1,000 worth of Lazada GCs is the one with the most winning feedback form, okay? So we really encourage everyone to answer. Just scan this, just scan the QR code and then you can fill out our feedback form. You know, we really encourage everyone to answer this, and because we would really love to get everyone's feedback and insight, so please do answer the feedback form. So you can just scan the QR code that is flashing on screen, and of course our team will be screening all of your feedback and you will receive an email if you are the winner of our 1,000 worth of GC. All right? Wow, that really was a jam-packed program. Am I right? I hope you guys all enjoyed today's event as much as I have. We also have a very special promo for everyone here today, where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O, diba? What a great deal! Interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of free installation promo. So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. Now, for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, we will also be discussing, we can discuss that with you privately as well. You can just send us an email. You can also like and follow our Facebook page, that is Converge for SME, for more business tips and updates. So there you go. We have now come to the end part of our program. As we have all learned today, as times change, more and more avenues for us to expand our businesses will continue to arise, which is why it's so important to innovate and provide new ways to stay connected. One thing that will never change, however, is our need for steady connection. And with Converge, we could help you maintain constant communication with your audience, continuous creation and consumption of content, while providing you immediate support for your needs. Thank you again to everyone for joining us today here at Converge. Let's Talk flexiBIZness. Once again, my name is Addie, and I want to thank you all for having a great time with us and spending your day with us today. And we really do hope that you have a really fun and great day today. And we will see you guys on our next event. Bye!